What's your and everybody clapped story that's actually true? I worked as a janitor at Lincoln High for 6 years. Same building I graduated from back in 2012. I wore the same gray hoodie every day, mopped the same hallways, emptied the same trash cans. Most kids looked right through me. Some laughed when I walked by. I didn't care anymore. What nobody knew was that I used to design aircraft components for Boeing. Had a decent salary, an apartment in Seattle, the whole thing. Then my younger brother Jake died in a motorcycle accident in 2015. He was only 19. I couldn't function after that. Stopped showing up to work. Stopped caring about anything, really. Eventually moved back home and took the first job I could find that didn't require thinking. In March, Principal Hoffman announced this STEM Showcase Challenge during assembly. Students had to build a working glider. Best design won a $15,000 scholarship to any college. Big deal for a small school like ours. This kid named Tyler wanted to enter. Decent student, always polite when he saw me in the halls. He'd formed a team with 3 other guys, but they all bailed 2 weeks before the deadline. 1 joined basketball, 2 just didn't care enough. I was wiping down tables in the cafeteria when Tyler approached me. He looked desperate. Hey, you're Owen, right? I nodded. This is gonna sound weird, but do you know anything about how planes work? Like the science part? I stopped wiping. Why? My team quit. I have 12 days to build a glider and I have no idea what I'm doing. Someone said you might know stuff. I almost said no, but something about the way he asked, like he actually wanted to learn, reminded me of Jake. I used to, I said, a long time ago. We met in the cafeteria after school that day. I grabbed some napkins and sketched out basic airfoil shapes. Tyler's eyes went wide. Wait, you actually know this? Yeah. For 2 months, we worked every evening. I taught him about lift, drag, center of gravity, wing loading. We built prototypes from balsa wood and tissue paper. Most crashed immediately. Some flew 6 feet before nosediving into the gym floor. Tyler never got frustrated, though. He kept asking questions, kept trying. The night before the showcase, Tyler texted me at 11 p.m. Food poisoning. He was throwing up, couldn't even stand. Nobody else on his non-existent team could present. I stared at my phone for 20 minutes. Then I texted back, I'll do it. The next morning, I showed up to the auditorium in my hoodie. Principal Hoffman saw me walking toward the stage entrance and frowned. Owen, what are you doing here? Presenting Tyler's project. He's sick. She looked uncomfortable. I don't know if that's appropriate. You're not a student. You want the project or not? She sighed. Fine. 5 minutes. I walked onto that stage holding our glider and saw 300 students staring at me. The janitor. Half of them were smirking. I heard someone whisper, "Is this a joke?" I cleared my throat and started talking. I explained how we designed the wing with a cambered airfoil to generate lift at low speeds. How we calculated the aspect ratio to balance stability and efficiency. I used simple words, no fancy terms, just straight physics. Then I pulled up the laptop and showed the simulations I'd run using free software. The room got quiet, actually quiet. Then I launched the glider. It cut through the air in a perfect arc, smooth and silent, and landed right at the judge's table 20 meters away. Clean flight, no wobble. For 3 seconds, nobody moved. Then someone started clapping. Then more people. Then the entire auditorium stood up and erupted. Students who'd ignored me for years were on their feet. Teachers looked shocked. Even Principal Hoffman was clapping. Tyler won the scholarship. The judges said it was the best technical presentation they'd seen in 10 years, but the weirdest part came after. I was walking out through the side exit when Dr. Brennan, the physics teacher, stopped me. Owen, right? We need a lab assistant for next semester. Pays better than janitorial. Interested? I stood there holding my hoodie strings. Seriously? Dead serious. That was college level work.